Hello everyone and welcome to another very exciting episode of Ask Dr. Bob, and we appreciate each and every one of you. We have phenomenal questions today. I probably couldn't even thought of better questions for myself because I know these are questions that you want answered. Here we go. My daughter went off her birth control pills and she has very terrible acne. Is there anything naturally that she can take to help that? I would really appreciate it. Let me explain to you a few things about acne. Acne is caused, from my experience, congested or compromised liver. So the pill was causing her liver to work overtime to process those synthetic hormones she was putting in her body. That's kind of really important for you to understand this. So the real issue is liver health. But see, your liver can get compromised because of poor colon health. So is your daughter having a bowel movement every day? If not, she may have a low thyroid gland. She might not be drinking enough water or eating enough vegetables. So my goal for your daughter taking the pill would be, we need to assess the liver. Eat Dr. Bob's ABCs. Half a red apple every day, third cup of beet fiber, and at least one medium carrot. I may encourage you to take some herbs. We use a product from Biotics Research called Livertrip Plus. You could go to your health food store and maybe get some milk thistle, some dandelion root, but you want to be aware of what you're putting in and on your body. It's all about the liver, and those carrots will go a long way. Dr. Bob, I have eczema on my lower leg on my left side. Is turmeric good for that? What I love about natural health care and the mindset of natural health care people today is everybody wants to take something. See, yes, drugless is not pill-less, but turmeric takes away inflammation in your body, which I understand. What I would suggest that you do is be aware of maybe how much gluten you're using, which takes minerals out of your body. I have also seen hair loss of eyebrows and the legs with someone who has a low thyroid. So I believe the reason we're so successful here, it's not about taking something. This is an important point I'm making to you right now. It's about what is causing the response. See, white spots on your nails are a body signal of zinc deficiency. It's not that you need to take zinc, but maybe you need to avoid wheat and soy, which take zinc out of the body. So I like you to think a little bit different. It's not about taking. So could turmeric help? Maybe. We use bio omega-3, a fat, a marine oil. That would be definitely very good for that. Dr. Bob, what's the closest healthy substitute for turbinado sugar? And I was chuckling when I was reading these before I decided to create this program here for you today. Turbinado sugar is raw sugar. It's one step away from granulated sugar. I choose not to eat sugar. So if you want to eat something sweet, depending what you're going to do with it, try stevia. It's an herb. Some people may or may not like it. I would rather have you use maple syrup, grade B, organic. See, maple syrup today, if it's not organic, they inject formaldehyde into the maple trees to make them produce the maple sap. So I just want you to be aware, if you have to have something sweet, your adrenal glands are exhausted, you need some chromium, try maple syrup. We use a product called Fruit Sweet, Fruit Source, Pear Sweet for baking needs. And if anything else, buy some organic honey or honey from your geographic location. Dr. Bob, I've been off gluten for 2 years and was recently told my adrenal glands are failing. I'm 75 years old, drink alcohol once in a while, which I chuckled when I read that. Stop eating dairy and sugar on your advice for sciatica. Juice most days and have an apple, carrot, and beet, and green leafy vegetables. Does it take a long time for gluten to leave your system? Gluten is glue on your villi of your intestines. So I wish I could sit and tell you when it'll go away in a week or two, but I want you to know I recently had a practice member come in. She was really swollen. She got off of all gluten products. She took a product, an enzyme called Intenzyme Forte, and her wrist went from really boggy to less fluid. It's called the Dr. Bob Squeeze the Wrist Test. It's very scientific, and I'm being sarcastic right now. I want you to take a moment and squeeze your wrist. And if you do not see or feel bone, your body's holding on to fluid. And it's holding on to fluid because your digestive system has been altered. So there's a test called globulin on your blood test. If your globulin is low, sometimes that we see that with people who have a gluten sensitivity. There's a saliva test that we could do on the adrenal stress index to see if you have gluten sensitivity. But on a blood test, there's something called CO2, carbon dioxide. If that CO2 level is low, the normal range is 20 to 30 to keep it simple. If you're in the 22 or 20 range, I know that you have digestive challenges oftentimes caused by gluten. Give it at least 3 months. Dr. Bob, what supplements from Biotics Research can I help with my constant runny nose, itchy skin, and sneezing? I've incorporated health food, but the area I live in has a lot of construction lately, and I guess the dust with the current weather, pollen, has activated my allergies. Well, Biotics Research has a product called Histoplex AB. Those are for airborne sensitivities. But I can do better than that. You want to get off of gluten. You want to get off dairy. You want to get off of peanut butter. Because those are the common foods that I have seen that create digestive challenges. See, allergies are really a digestive problem. I would much rather have you not drink fluids with your meals, never drink ice water, minimize or eliminate peanut butter and dairy. That allows your digestive system to improve in health. You may consider a digestive enzyme like maybe Hydrozyme, 1 or 2 with each meal, whatever digestive enzyme that you feel comfortable with. Allergies are digestive problems because, see, we're all exposed to pollen all the time. And I know that even where we live here in Northern Ohio, there's lots of construction going on, even in my neighborhood. And I don't have sneezes because I watch what I put in and on my body. I appreciate each and every one of you, all the questions, following us on Facebook. We have posted around on our Facebooks a radio program I did on breast involvement on 1420. I would encourage you to listen to that. For that on, I want to help save your breast. You know, this is October. October traditionally is the month that we focus on female hormonal health. I want you to become very involved in your own health. Have your thyroid checked. Are you having a bowel movement every day? Get Dr. Bob's Drugless Guide to Balancing Female Hormones. I don't want you to call up and have a consultation because you're just diagnosed with cancer. We're here to make a difference for each and every one of you. Talk to you next week.